Let me guess, you want to know how to boost your metabolism in order to lose fat. Good, you're in the right place. That's exactly what I'm going to talk about in today's video. 5 simple steps in order to boost your metabolism in order to lose fat. I'm Coach Jackson. I'm a former men's health fitness model. I'm the winner of San Francisco Magazine's Best Trainer for Abs Award. I'm also the owner of Action Jackson Fitness, where I've been called the No Pack to Six Pack King because of my ability to rapidly help so many men and women get six-pack lean in weeks, not months or even years. And when it comes to boosting your metabolism in order to lose weight, I get it. It's confusing. You do a simple Google search, you find result after result, conflicting information, contradictory results. You follow one person on Instagram, you hear the keto diet's the best. The next person tells you that carbs are all the rage. It's hard to know exactly what to do. So with all this information out there, with all this overload of overwhelm and conflicting information out there, how do you know what to do? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to help you do today. I'm going to cut through the noise. I'm going to bring you some things that are scientifically based, that are proven not just with me, but also with the thousands of clients that I've worked with. And that's going to help you execute and take action on exactly what you need to do in order to boost your metabolism in order to lose fat. The number one thing to do to boost your metabolism to lose more weight is to drink more water. As simple as that sounds, it is extremely effective. Now, the flagship study was published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism. And in that study, what they found was that drinking 500 milliliters of water, or 16.9 ounces, boosts your metabolism by up to 30% with a process called water-induced thermogenesis. Now, of course, this boost in your metabolism is short-lived. It doesn't last forever, but if you consistently drink more water, what you're gonna find is that you're gonna lose more weight. Obviously, you're gonna burn more calories. You're gonna get that food through your system, but it's also gonna help you recover from exercise. It's gonna help you build more muscle. It's gonna help lubricate and hydrate your body and your joints. It's gonna help with your brain health and just a number of other things. So if you wanna have more energy, if you wanna feel better, and of course, if you wanna burn more calories and lose more weight, you wanna drink more water. I recommend up to 80 ounces for my female clients and 100 plus ounces for my male clients. When you combine that with eating healthy, nutritious foods that are also gonna have quite a bit of water in them, you're gonna get plenty of water in order to get the exact results you want, which is losing more weight or burning more fat. The second thing you wanna do if you wanna boost your metabolism in order to lose weight is to do HIIT cardio in comparison to conventional cardio. Now, most people think they're doing HIIT because they're doing some type of interval training, but most people get it wrong. You see, HIIT cardio is intense, like camping. It's not easy. It's gonna take everything that you got, and you gotta boost your heart rate up to 80% of your VO2 max if you wanna really get the effects and get that afterburn effect. The afterburn effect is also called excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, or EPOC for short. Wow, that's a mouthful. So if you want to get that desired result, you got to get that heart rate up. In order to do that, you got to work really hard. So what I recommend is wearing a heart rate monitor. An Apple Watch, not so great. Something that's going to be closer to your heart, like either a chest strap, maybe an armband, something like that, going to be a little bit more effective, a little bit more accurate. And you want to make sure you're getting that heart rate up to 80% of your VO2 max or more. And when you do that with interval training, getting that heart rate up, that's going to produce that desired afterburn effect that you want. So HIIT cardio is superior. It's gonna preserve, if not even help you build muscle mass. It's also gonna optimize your body hormonally for fat loss and muscle gain by increasing testosterone, increasing growth hormone, which are both super beneficial. It also helps reduce insulin resistance, which is gonna be essential if you wanna get six-pack lean. It's also more effective at burning abdominal fat than, again, regular traditional cardio, which is very important. And the last thing that makes HIIT cardio so amazing is that it doesn't take a lot of time. Typically, if you're doing it right, it's gonna take 20 minutes or less in comparison with traditional cardio, which is gonna be done at 30, 45, 60 minutes plus. So you can get a lot more done, a much more effective workout in literally half the time. Researchers out of the University of Western Ontario found that doing 4 to 6 30-minute sprints is far superior for fat loss than people that were doing 60 minutes of incline walking on a treadmill. Imagine that. You do 4 to 6 30-second sprints and you get better results than people spending 60 minutes doing incline treadmill walking. Again, that's mind-blowing for many different reasons, but it shows you the power, how just effective HIIT cardio can be if you want to boost your metabolism in order to lose weight. The third step to boosting your metabolism is going to be to hit that like button right now. Now, please, if you love this content, this type of actionable content, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to keep producing even more awesome content to help you get six-pack lean and really develop your ideal athletic physique. The third thing you can do in order to boost your metabolism to lose weight is going to be strength training cardio. Now, strength training cardio is the combination, the powerful combination of cardio plus strength training into one incredibly effective workout. You see, when most people work out, they're taking very long rest periods. They're doing low volume workouts. They're on their phone, they're talking to their buddies, they're texting people, they're looking stuff up, they're playing with their music app, they're just doing everything except working out. So when you look at their time under tension, the amount of time they spend working as a fraction of the overall time they spend technically working out, they might spend an hour in their home gym, or they might spend an hour at the gym working out, but out of that full 60 minutes, they're actually only doing something for maybe 8, 10, 12 minutes max. So that's an incredibly ineffective workout, an incredibly waste of time. You need to get moving, and you need to get moving with strength training cardio. Now, I have many other videos which explain strength training cardio and go into more details on it. But here, I'm going to give you 4 reasons why strength training cardio is so effective. The first is going to be increased energy expenditure. Again, in comparison to other types of workouts. This type of workout is going to burn an incredible amount of calories, and it's really going to ramp up that metabolism as a result of that. So you're going to burn more calories during the workout because of the high volume, because you're working big, huge muscle groups, big compound movements, full body workouts. That's going to burn a lot of calories, more calories than other types of workouts. The second reason these types of workouts are so effective is going to be excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, or EPOC for short. This is the incredible one. Now, I talked about this earlier in this video when I talked about HIIT cardio. This is key. Getting that heart rate up to 80% of your VO2 max is going to be imperative if you want to burn an incredible amount of fat during your workout. So you got to get that heart rate up, and that's what strength training cardio does. Because you're getting the best of cardio and the best of strength training in one, it's like doing HIIT cardio but with weights. So the great thing is that really unique combination just does something magical, something very powerful, where it allows you to burn body fat, but also while you're still increasing strength, while you're still building muscle and you're still building that athletic physique, versus something that doesn't look quite as desirable or is quite as aesthetically pleasing. Now, the third reason why these workouts are so powerful is going to be increased testosterone and growth hormone. So studies and research shows that doing high volume protocols that are high intense, that also have low rest periods, tends to optimize the body hormonally for burning body fat and building muscle, increasing testosterone and growth hormone. So this is all great stuff. So you're also getting that on top of it. And the last reason why these workouts are so incredibly effective is because it's going to increase your work capacity. So think of work capacity kind of like a credit card limit for your body. So if you increase that limit, like if you doubled that limit, for example, and you got that like Black American Express that has like no spending limit, whoa, that's going to be awesome. You're going to have a lot of fun with that. And it's the same thing with your body. If you increase work capacity and you increase your body's ability to do work, you can work out more frequently for longer durations at a higher level of intensity. And that's going to mean more burning calories, more boosting your metabolism, more burning body fat, more building muscle, more building strength, and all the other great things that you want to do. Now, the fourth way to boost your metabolism to burn more fat and lose weight is going to be to train fasted. Now, this is going to be tough for a lot of people because they're not used to doing this, but it takes your body about a week, maybe 2 max to adapt. So it's not going to be easy at first. There's a little bit of an uphill battle, but I promise if you invest the time, the energy, the effort to train your body, to train in a fasted state, you're going to get much better results. You're going to get leaner a lot faster. There's so many reasons why this is effective. But before I jump into those reasons, let me tell you how I came up with this idea of training fast and this whole idea of intermittent fasting. Because I learned about it a long time before it was really widely publicized on the internet, and there was all kinds of articles and books written about it. I started doing it in 2007 when I was trying to get my body fat from like 7-8% down to that like elusive like 5% range, and I could really look great with all the fitness modeling I was doing. So I was modeling for companies like Men's Health, Men's Fitness, Muscle and Fitness, many others, Perfect Fitness. And I really wanted to look my best because I knew if I looked better than everybody else, I would get more jobs, right? So I started to do more research, and there was this guy named Greg Plitt who's like the fitness model legend. And we happened to be at the same agency. So I started asking around about him. And I was like, hey, what's that guy doing? How does he look so good? I'm working out like crazy. Why don't I look like him? What's he doing differently? And one of the things that people said is he had a kind of unique diet. They're like, yeah, he just has this weird diet thing that he does. He trains really hard, but he also has this unique diet. I'm like, what do you mean unique? And they said, well, he just doesn't eat during the day, and then he eats all of his calories like late at night. And I'm like, excuse me? What do you mean he doesn't eat during the day? And they said it's kind of like this warrior diet or this like fasting thing he does, where he just doesn't eat during the day. He trains, does all that stuff, and then eats all of his calories late at night. So I started to experiment with this, try things on my own, and it took me a while, but I finally kind of figured it out. And it was one of the keys, one of the big keys to helping me drop and get from that 7-8% body fat really down to that really low level where I just looked completely shredded to the bone. And it helped me obviously book more jobs, look better in my photos, and just really make a name for myself for having such a great, amazing six-pack. And that's one of the reasons why not only I got a lot of jobs modeling, but also I was able to win San Francisco Magazine's Best Trainer for Abs and help so many men and women get six-pack lean in record time. So training in a fasted state is going to increase protein synthesis. It's going to improve your body's anabolic response to post-workout nutrition. It's going to increase growth hormone, and it's also going to improve insulin sensitivity. And when you combine all those things together, what you get is a boost in your metabolism and ability to burn more body fat and really get six-pack lean and develop those nice shredded abs in a very short period of time. When combined with all the other things that I'm talking about here today, including the HIIT cardio, obviously drinking more water, and also those strength training cardio workouts. The fifth and final way that you're gonna boost your metabolism in order to lose weight is gonna be to eat a high protein diet. Now, high protein is essential for many reasons. First being that when you're in a caloric deficit and you're eating a high protein diet, that's gonna allow you to be able to preserve the muscle mass that's on your body. It's gonna help you feel satiated so you don't feel so hungry or edgy or agitated when you're on a diet like most people do. The word hangry comes to mind here. You're not gonna feel like that when you're eating a high protein diet because it's gonna fill you up, you're gonna feel good. It's gonna also help you build muscle if you're trying to build muscle so you can actually add more lean mass. The more lean mass you have, the more calories you're gonna burn. Not only when you're just simply at rest, standing here like I am or talking to a camera, or when you're actually working out. That's gonna build to your benefit. It's kind of like a flywheel. It helps build momentum. The more muscle you have, the more calories you burn, the easier it is to stay lean. Protein is also the hardest of the three macronutrients in order to convert to body fat, and it also takes the most energy to digest. This is called diet-induced thermogenesis, meaning that protein takes more energy to digest than either carbohydrates or fats do. Now, this doesn't mean that carbohydrates or fats are necessarily the enemy. It just means that a high protein diet is gonna help you to get lean, to boost your metabolism, to lose fat, to burn that fat off your body better than anything else that you can do when it comes to dieting. Now you might be wondering, does the type of protein that you eat matter? And the answer to that question is yes. What studies have shown is that animal protein specifically takes more energy to digest than plant-based proteins. And it doesn't mean if you're on a plant-based diet or you're vegan or vegetarian that you can't build muscle, that you can't burn fat, that you can't get a great physique. You can. It just happens to be a little bit slower and maybe a little bit harder than doing it with an animal protein diet. And if nothing else, eating a steak puts some hair on your chest, right? I mean, it's science. You can't debate this. So eating a high protein diet is going to be the fifth and final way that you can boost your metabolism in order to lose weight. I hope this video helped you cut through the noise to get to the research proven, the scientific ways that are going to help you get results. Again, science has proved these things. I've tried them on myself, and I've also tried them with the thousands of people that I've worked with through my programs and books and coaching online and in person and everything else that I've done over the years. So this stuff works. Execute on it. Take action, and I promise that you're gonna get results. So I hope you really enjoyed this video and you got some great value from it. If you did, please smash that like button. It helps me so much and I really do appreciate it. Also, subscribe to the channel if you like this type of actionable content. I'm gonna keep pumping out more videos for you. So thank you again. I'm Coach Jackson, and remember, action is the difference between dreaming and boosting your metabolism.